Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and a new video on Farming Simulator 25. We were doing this soybean harvest last episode contract. The helper's still getting on with that, so that's all going well. But what we were talking about is potentially buying a new combine. So over there you can see our combine, our old combine, which we'll just tab to now. I think it's probably time to change this because we're starting to get so much land now that this one's not really big enough. It's a decent size, but it's starting to get a bit slow on some of the fields, especially the corn header. So I think it's time to trade this in for a newer model. So let's do that now. We're going to sell it for 207,000. That's not too bad at all, really. And that gives us quite a lot of money to put towards a new one. But also we have the header and the header trailer to sell, which we're probably not going to need anymore. So let's go to this tractor here. We're going to drop the trailer off. This is going to be obviously used for our own soybean harvest, which is that field in front of us now. But that can't be done until we get the new combine bought. So we'll use this tractor to go and pick up the old header and trailer, and we're going to sell that as well, see how much money we get in total, and whatever money we have we can put towards buying a new combine. The one I was thinking of probably getting is the big John Deere mod combine that I have, which looks quite reasonably priced and it's a decent size as well. But also, if we can afford it, I might look at one of the others as well. They are more expensive, but possibly more interesting. I don't know, or I don't know. I'll just have a look because I don't really know which one to go with. But certainly the John Deere one is quite tempting because of the price and obviously the size of it as well. It does look a good option for us to go with, and it will leave quite a lot of money left over for putting towards other things, like maybe a new tractor or more land, or who knows what else. So yeah. Obviously it's best to spend as little money as possible on the new combine, but at the same time I do want to get something that's a good upgrade over what we've got now. So I think our current combine had a 10,000 litre grain tank capacity, and it's a 7.6 metre header, I think. Don't know for sure on that, but I think it's a 7.6 metre header. So yeah, it'd be nice to go with something at least 10 metres wide, and well, grain tank size doesn't matter too much, but obviously the bigger the better really for storage capacity in the tank. So you know, because we can go longer between empties. So yeah, we'll just see what we can get really. So I'll take this down to the shop and I'll see you there. Here we are back at the shop, so we'll get this sold and the trailer as well, and then we'll see what money we have to put towards this new combine. So here we are at the sell point, the workshop I suppose. We'll repair and repaint these and sell them. So 31,100 for the header, and well, that doesn't really need anything doing to it, but we'll sell that. Another 5.5 for the trailer. There we go. So we've got now a total of £424,200. That is pretty good. Obviously not enough to get one of the really big combines, but we'll have a look. So harvesters, yeah, it's one of these two really that I was thinking about going with. Yeah, these are enormous. You can get up to a 22,900 litre grain tank there. That is a huge grain tank on that one. Even the small one's 19,000 litres, so both of them are very tempting. If we were to spend a bit more, we could go with maybe this case. What's that? 10,500, so that's not a significant increase over what we have now, which is that one. 10,000. So yeah, maybe not that one. Then there's this one, which is a 14,000, so it's still significantly less, but that does have the tracks. Does it come with them as standard? Yes, it does. So 381,000 for that one. So that's quite good. Now we're starting to get up to the size that we can't afford, because if we bought that we wouldn't be able to afford the header, so we can kind of rule out the class Lexion, unfortunately. I do quite like the class combines, but they are a little bit too expensive at the moment for us. And actually the grain tank is only 13,500, which is smaller than the John Deere, so the Lexion is actually more expensive than the John Deere, which is quite surprising considering it's got a smaller tank. What's that, 500 horsepower, and the John Deere is, yeah, John Deere's more powerful as well. Wow. So yeah, it brings me back to these ones really, because they are quite good value. I'm not sure which one to go with. Might as well go with the bigger one, I suppose, if we can afford it. That is huge. Wow. Okay, that is the wheels on that are enormous. Maybe we should go. Oh, we've got different specification, but it looks like it's only used in North America and Australia. So, oh, and South America. Not really fitting for the map area, considering we're in the Far East Asia area, either Japan or Indonesia or somewhere like that. So I'm not quite sure. I suppose Australia is the closest to that area, but none of them are particularly close. So we might go with the Australian spec, I suppose. Although these wheels are a bit. Am I going to struggle to get down the road with them? Can I make them a bit narrower, or not? No. Looks like we're stuck with super wide tyres, which, I mean, I suppose it looks impressive, but it's just going to be a struggle getting along the roads with it. That's the only problem. And then if we go with the grain tank extension, that is the main selling point, I suppose, of this combine. It's got an enormous grain tank. You can get even bigger. Wow. It's not going to... Oh wow, even bigger, wow, my goodness. So that's the biggest. That one is the biggest, so do we really need one as big as that though? I don't know. So it doesn't make much difference apart from the price. Right, so next we'll go with the engine. What's the biggest engine we can put on it? That one. Do we need that? I don't think we do need that really at the moment. I'm just conscious of having enough money to buy the header, really. That's the only concern. Does the production year make a difference? It makes a difference to the price, that's for sure. I think we'll stick with the original. Wow, there's a lot of customisations on this. Different pipe length. I know this is quite boring to watch. I'm going through all these options. I don't know what I'm doing really. I'm just... Wow, that is a huge auger. I don't think we need one quite as big as that. I think sort of an average sized one would probably be about right for what we need. Probably not planning on going with the biggest header for this. I don't know what size headers are available really. We have to see how it goes. Oh, rear hitch. We do need that. It'd be nice to tow our own header. I think that'll probably do for now. We can always come back and adjust it later on. Wheel brand. Oh wow, you can change it, sort of. Oh, that's narrower, I think. That looks more... Yeah, that looks better. That one, probably. And actually, that makes the price a lot cheaper, doesn't it, as well? Or a bit cheaper, anyway. Yeah. Let's go with them. That actually looks better, I think. Personally, I think it's a bit more manageable on the roads and stuff. I don't want to get into difficult situations on the roads where I can't get past anyone. So yeah, that'll do. Let's go with that. Okay, that's taken longer than I was expecting, but we'll buy that. And then we need to buy a header for it as well. So combinations. So 10.7, 13.7, 15.2. They're all quite expensive. And looking at the money we've got left, we better go with the smallest one, I suppose. Well, we'll have to. We can't afford anything bigger, so yep, we're going with this one. Yeah, EU or US. Well, considering the US adds £500, we'll go with the cheap one. There we go, 105,000 for the header. Let's buy that. Oh, does it have a trailer? Oh, it doesn't have a trailer either, does it? Need a header trailer. So we're going to have to buy that. I was hoping it would be one of those ones that comes on its own trailer, but no. So we're going to have to purchase a header trailer as well, which is not included in that area, so we'll have to look for that. Right, which one do we go with? Well, we can only afford that one. That's the biggest one we can afford. So hopefully this is big enough, otherwise we're going to be a bit stuck. Main colour, we should go with John Deere green, I think. There we go, John Deere rim colour we should probably do John Deere yellow. And it looks a bit more in keeping, I suppose, with the brand we've gone with. So let's buy that one as well. So that's used all our money up. So good job I didn't go with any more options on that combine. Okay, that's left us with £800 in the bank. Not great. Right, so yeah, the tractor's there. We'll oh, is the combine full? It's still going, but we better go and unload the contract combine first. Oh no, it's okay, it's 70%. Here we are then, this is our new combine. So, let's get the header on the trailer. In fact, we don't really need to do that because the field we're going to is just literally there. So we'll come back for the header trailer when we need it. We'll leave that at the shop, I think. Let's get the header on. We'll unfold the combine and make a start on our harvest. Although I do think we should try and unload the other combine first, and that's done. Let's just check, is it nearly at the end? Oh, it's left a bit and moved over. That's weird. I don't know why it does that, but yeah, we better go and just unload that combine and then we'll use our own new one, because it is getting a bit full. So yeah, we'll go and do that. I don't understand why it's left a bit in the middle there. There was no reason for it to do that as far as I could tell. Anyway, yeah, I'll get on with doing this and we'll go and unload that and then start our own harvesting. Well, what a joke this is. What is this? I don't know how people can drive these vehicles in real life, or I suppose you don't drive them into towns or something, but why is there like half a mile between the back of the cab and the trailer? Because it's making this vehicle completely unmanoeuvrable. I can't get around any of these bends at all. In any other European vehicle, you can get around these. I've had my lorry, my Volvo, around all of these bends, all these streets fine. How are you supposed to drive something like this? It's just... Where is this from? Is it American? It must be American. I just don't know how you do it in America. You must have extremely wide streets or something. Because certainly these streets, and certainly in the UK, you would never drive anything like this. It just would not fit. I don't get the massive gap. Is it that this trailer is not compatible or something with this tractor unit or what? But here we go again, look. I'm not going to get that turn. No way. Even on full lock, I go full lock, I'm all the way out into this car park here. And I'm not going to get round. No. I really couldn't have taken that any wider. And I'm on that lamp post there, whatever you call it. Street lighting. Yep, I'm stuck. Again. Every turn. This vehicle is a joke. Sorry if you like these sort of vehicles, but I'm not a fan, I'm afraid. I prefer the European style. It's so much more manoeuvrable. And this isn't even a sleeper cab, this is like a day cab. It's got no bed or living accommodation in it, it's just a tiny cab with an enormous chassis, long chassis on it. Anyway, I'm trying to get to the port to sell this load for the contract, but it's taken me about 4 times longer than it should have done because I can't get around any of the turns. Anyway, I think we've probably made it now. I think we should be okay. Yeah, I think we're okay now. So these sort of, I mean, even there it's completely cutting into the other lane, but yeah, it is physically impossible. There is no way you could get this vehicle around those streets. No matter how good a driver you are, you just wouldn't do it. It just couldn't be done, I'm sure. But yeah, with the Volvo that I've been using, with the normal European style trailers, no issue. So yeah, I think it's just that, well, I suppose this isn't the suitable vehicle for this map. This is just the one that came with the contract. I haven't bought this, obviously. This is the contract vehicle. It's probably not. You wouldn't have these in whichever country this is, in the Far East, I assume. But yeah, it just doesn't fit on the roads. At least not in the urban areas. Right, that's the first one tipped. It's in 3 separate compartments by the looks of it. And I'm not sure how you do it. How do you make it tip from the next compartment? I'm not sure. It says tip side front. Oh right, I see. Middle. There we go. Yeah, I got it. It's just 3 hoppers underneath that you can release. So we're doing the middle compartment now, and then the big compartment at the back is the last one. And that will be all of this load delivered, but I don't think it'll be quite enough. I think we will need another load. That's the rear one. There we go, that's emptying. I'm guessing this won't be enough to complete the contract. I think we're going to have to go back to the combine and get the rest of it and sell a bit more, and then hopefully we get to keep quite a decent amount for ourselves that we can sell in June when the price is better. There we go. Oh, so annoying. 98% complete. 87% of the contract delivered. But again, overall 98%. So we don't need much more, but we do need a bit more. So we're going to have to go back, get that, and deliver that. But what I might do, rather than coming back with a half load, I might just continue using this. Oh no, that means navigating these streets again though, doesn't it? I'm going to have to do whatever. There's no way around it. It's literally the only way to get here. Well, I suppose I could possibly go this way. Let's have a look this way. Let's try not to go the way I went last time, because it's just not possible without super strength. If it wasn't for super strength, I don't know what I would have done there. I would have been completely stuck. So it's a good job I've got that. But yeah, even this, look how wide I'm going to have to take this turn to get around here. All the way out, across both sides of the road. You can do it, but it's still, you know, it's a massive turning circle. It's like driving a ship. Anyway, there we go. Back to the combine, then we'll get the rest of it, and then what I might do is, yeah, use this to unload my own combine as well, possibly, and then just use the one vehicle, because it's a bit quicker than using the tractor and trailer. I'm not sure, but then I won't have to turn the contract in, will I? So no, we'll just get the one. We'll just get it out of the contract combine then, and then use my own trailer for my field. Let's do that.
I really wanted to get it right, trying to find some balance in my life, but I never really put up a fight, didn't follow my dreams, and now I'm losing sleep. What if I lost touch? What if I'll never get it right? I try to follow my heart, but I lost it somehow. Wish that someone could say it'll all be okay. Just listen to me as I say. Slow it down, dreams still yours if you want it. Enjoy the ride.
So we're complete on the contract. We're going to collect £32,200, and we've also taken the rest of that excess grain back, or soybeans, back to the yard for storage until we come to sell that in the next year. Next June it'll be, probably be a while to wait actually. But yeah, that's good. So we've got a bit of money back in the account now, up to almost 34,000 in there. So that's nice to see. That was much needed after that huge expense of the combine. And yeah, I went the other way around this time, which was a lot easier than going through the middle of the town with that vehicle. So yeah, on the right roads it's okay, but yeah, I'm not a big fan. It's not the most convenient vehicle to be driving through the tight streets of a small town, that's for sure. Anyway, back to the tractor and trailer now, and we're going to continue with our own field of soybeans as well. The combine tank is full, and I think it's an 18,000 litre tank, which is enormous, absolutely enormous tank, so I'm really pleased with that. We'll get that unloading, and then jump back into our new combine. There we go. So I'm pretty sure it was 18,000 litres, so it stopped unloading. Why is it doing that? There we go. So it's going to take a while to unload, so I'll probably go back to time lapse again for this and continue doing this field.
Wish that someone could say it'll all be okay. Just listen to me as I say. You will find a way. Slow it down, dreams still yours if you want it. Enjoy the ride, 'cause those ups and those downs is what makes it worth the while. You will make it in time. You'll make it in time. 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 Time. What makes it worth the while? You will make it in time. You will find a way. Slow it down, dreams still yours if you want it. Enjoy the ride, 'cause those ups and those downs is what makes it worth the while. You will make it in time. You'll make it in time. Time. You'll make it in time. Time. What makes it worth the while? You will make it.
Okay, so we're just struggling back up the hill to the yard now with the load of soybeans from that first field we've harvested with our new combine. So in total we got just under 30,000 litres from that field, 29,200 in total, which isn't too bad. That's pretty good. This is all ours to keep, of course. This is not from a contract, so that's just on top of the I think it was 5,800 litres we got from the contract job. So pretty good overall. We've got quite a few soybeans here, and they're worth a fortune when we sell them in June. So yeah, good crop to grow, I think. Just going to tip them in the silo here, and that will probably be it for today, because we've done quite a lot of combining there. We've still got another one to do as well. We've got one more soybean field to harvest. Not quite as big as that, it's quite a lot smaller actually, but we'll just take the trailer down there just to show you that field before we finish. But overall, yeah, very pleased with the new combine. It seems to be working well, and that 18,000 litre grain tank is certainly useful. It doesn't need emptying very often, that's for sure, especially not on a fairly low yielding crop like soybeans or canola. on a wheat crop it would fill up quite quickly, but certainly it still gets the field done a lot faster than the old combine. And of course, when we have the money available, we can upgrade the header as well to a wider one. This is the smallest header available on that combine. We can go up to, I think it's over 15 metre headers on that one, which is amazing. One we bought, I think, was 10.7 metres, so that's the smallest one available for that combine. Anyway, this is the field we're going to be doing next time, another soybean field, and it shouldn't take very long at all to do that field with this combine, so that's excellent. That'll be the last one for a while. I think there'll be, is there any more to harvest? I don't think there is actually. Done the 2 sunflower fields, and then there's that one and that one. Yeah, that's it, that's a grass field. So yeah, that's all of our fields that we own currently harvested, apart from this one, which we'll be doing next time. Okay, so I think we'll leave it there. I really hope you've enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.